Welcome back, survivors. I'm the Survivalvis, and we return to Carnivoresgenesis. Got the two mixed up a bit there. So last week we were on the Ruins of Vataar, and we are going to keep that 0 sensitivity, because it felt the most enjoyable to me to have the dinosaurs not super hard to hunt or go running off and stuff like that, as much as I still don't find it, like, too easy of a mode. But I also don't want it to be a super hard challenge where I can't actually show you guys any proper hunting in a video, so we'll probably keep like this. And thanks to Saurian letting me know in the comments of last week's episode, we will probably have another episode of the Carnivoresgenesis Redux coming out in a couple of weeks or so. I always like to give him a little bit of... well, whenever he lets me know that there's the alpha build, I want to be sure to also be able to give him ample time to be able to review both episodes in comparison. If there are any changes to be made, I go do re-record or make them, whatever. Basically, just give everybody a lot of pacing to be prepared for when we're going to do stuff like this. So, it'll probably be a couple of weeks or so. I don't want to say as early as next week, just in case, but I mean, I might surprise you guys. We'll see how smoothly things go. Although, if this year is anything like it has been, smooth is not a way to describe 2020 in any regard whatsoever. But anyway, okay, so Ruins of Vataar, the first 5 animals. I don't think we really used the sniper, did we? No, we didn't. So we'll be able to test out the sniper rifle, double ammo. That's looking good, so let's hop in and go on to this brand new hunt. Okay, so we're all loaded in here now. Oh, just the moss chops and a little bit of ambience around us. Yeah, so where are we? Okay, not quite the main heart of Vataar. But actually, no, I'm going to head up this way. It is strange it's called the Ruins of Vataar, and we have not found anything like runes yet. So my guess is, maybe we got to go almost directly due north of where we are right now. Because there's got to be something on this map that relates to runes in some way. We did find the weird sort of like dam construct on the island. And my guess is maybe that's what that rather strange square kind of looking thing on the map is. So we'll make our way over that one this episode while we're getting some hunting in. I'm actually kind of surprised we can climb this. It's a lot smoother, or not as sheer as I thought it would be for us to be able just to climb up towards the top of it. So we're going to get a great... oh yeah, look at this from above. This... again, the Genesis maps don't need much, if any, work on them. They are superb. Like, look at the, just across, like, the forest and that on Vataar here. Incredibly well done. And everything's looking pretty good there, so we'll just have to keep working our way along. One nice thing is that dinosaurs shouldn't spook too easily, so we can actually see them before they might run out of render range. So we can actually do a little bit of setup or stalking to get close to be able to get our nice shots in. And then let me actually see what the sniper is like to use. Whoa, okay. A little bit slow on the takeout, but that, again, a sniper rifle isn't exactly something light and easy you can just whip on out willy-nilly. It's going to take a little bit of heft and weight to get it set up and primed. So that's no problem on that. And we're also going to be starting, well, using it for distance shooting, so there's no reason to have it right at the ready for up close. Nope, speaking of... we'll actually be able to see how powerful it is with that Sinraptor just kind of wandering around over there. Well, I don't know if we actually got him or not. We might have, but we'll have to get closer in order to see for sure. So we're going to go for a little swim across, and thankfully he's going basically right in the direction we need. Almost seems like this is a road of sorts going right through the river here, or right along it, with just almost how uniform it kind of is. Oh, anything down there? No. Okay. Yeah, so Saurian just commented on last week's episode, and I do have to admit, I think swallowing my pride to take the sensitivity right down definitely has opened up carnivores more. I would most likely suggest to do that to any mod to start. Slide the sensitivity right down, and if it feels too easy, slowly increase it up. It's much better that you feel like you can handle the game than starting out and you feel like you can't. Although right now, I don't see anything that looks like blood, so it's possible we actually may have missed with the first shot. And it makes me wonder how far we might have sent the Sin Raptor off due to that miss. We still will have to be a little careful because he may come running in from somewhere. Even if the sensitivity is at, well, 0 on the slider, that doesn't mean the animals won't pick you up at all. Last week's episode proved that with the Utah Raptors dashing and leaping about. I shouldn't say leaping about, we didn't let them get that close, but they were able to pick us up from a good distance away still. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything like blood left behind, so we must have missed on our shot. Okay, but we are... Okay, yeah, definitely that's the Ruins of Vataar, or Ruins of Vataar right there. Just looking through to see almost like a metallic wall. Definitely tells you something's up with this. You know what, before I go into the woods where it's going to be much harder to see around us, I want to see if I can call in that Sin Raptor that we had spotted earlier. Rather get him to come out on our terms than we go in and he surprises us. Okay, not actually even a reply back, so I don't know where it might have ran off to. So, okay, so we may still be surprised, but it sounds like it's not really around here. So we can try figuring out a way into these ruins and see what this might be all about. We'll definitely keep the shotgun ready because I don't think we'll be able to snipe that well through all the trees and that. We may be able to get a little glimpse of things moving through in the distance, but overall I have a feeling we're going to be the ones getting surprised. Oh, yeah, terrain's just doing its weird little bit of what it does, although... I'm gonna have to... Oh, looks like maybe over here terrain's a little smoother we can climb up on. Yeah, here we are. And the terrain does do some morphing in that as you get closer. That's kind of just par for the course with the Carnivores engine. Mandibles with the Gates of Dawn had the same sort of effect that would happen with it as well. Oh, it seems like this is maybe like a little maze or something. Yeah, we'll go our way through here and see whatever we can. Hopefully try not to get too lost. Oh. Okay, well something... Oh. Did you get stuck in here too, little guy? I heard footsteps moving about. I didn't realize we'd have any company in this area. Ah, squeeze through that. I'm hoping he's the only one that's in here, otherwise we might be in for some other surprises as we're exploring. Or trying to. They are a little bit tight in some of the passages, it seems. Well, actually... Okay, well this is definitely a dead end, but at least we know for sure. Just pop our way through. Nothing really through that little gap I could see. And nothing super through that one. I'm actually not even sure if there's anything to really find in here, but I figure it's worth a little bit of exploration. This is one of the maps that we haven't really seen all that much of, so it doesn't hurt to do a little bit of sightseeing with it. Oh, actually, will this just take us right back to where that little guy's stuck in here? Maybe. Or I may have gotten ourselves a little bit more lost. We'll see. Oh, no, he's actually back there. So we did sort of... Well, went to a dead end, and if he's over there, we know where that branch went. So I think that's, for the most part, everything I can see right now of finding in this area. We will just take another look around in case, if we can squeeze out. Yeah, that's just one of the little holes that we spotted in there, so... And that's the way we came into this area, so I think it's basically about... That's it for the ruins here, really. still no reply from the Sinraptor, which is very surprising. Oh, and then we're just out over here. Okay, so we basically kind of went through a loop on the entire thing, since I think we started from right over there. Oh, yeah, there's the ramp and everything right there. Okay, I thought I was hearing footsteps. It might have just been our own there, so... Sinraptor, wherever it is, it doesn't seem to be within call range. So maybe what we'll do is we'll look possibly going to see this other island. As it looks like there's almost like a giant lake right in the middle of it, and it almost looks like a pill for the shape of it. So that's a little odd. It almost looks like a bit too uniform, so who knows what might be a little secret or thing could be tucked away there to explore. So we'll head that way next. I might as well have binoculars out, just to Metrodon somewhere through the trees. Oh, and Morphodon. Oh, excuse me. Yes, this is probably going to be a bit more of an exploration-heavy video this week, but, I mean, I think Vataar is owed it, given we've been here, I think, 2 or 3 times now. I think only 2. I know that's one bad habit of mine, is I'm always so eager to see more of the animals and the weapons. The map roster slips a little bit further behind, so my apologies on that for anybody who's been waiting for us to finally get around to the other maps in Genesis. We'll definitely get to them in time. I just admit I'm not the best when it comes to advancing our hunting grounds as much. Okay. Yeah, we will have to be careful we don't run out of breath here. And we'll just slowly try to get our way over, and then get right into the middle of this little island up here. There we are. Okay, got our way across. And it doesn't look like there's really that much distance before we're right into this area, so... Oh, actually, I think that's a bit of a unique ambience we haven't heard before. A little bit of a just nice, calm... Oh! Well, you're not exactly on the... Wow, I am surprised. Even as, like, no sensitivity in the settings, those guys can still pick you up right easy. Okay, so this is sort of the lake. I mean, we sort of did use it how I was hoping to, and it'd be a great way to look right along it and see if there's anything along the shores or that. It's just that the Utah also saw us very easily. Okay, so nothing really in the water. Oh, just a Metrodon. Well, that's... Oh. Where is the sniper? Oh, there it is. Yeah, that one, mostly your fault. I'm surprised he actually came back, because it looked like he was going to be running away. Now, unfortunately, we won't get any points for him, because he wasn't one of our roster animals, or if we do, they will be very minor in comparison to what they should be. However, we did see the trike somewhere up over this way. So just in case there are any other surprises around on this island, I'm going to have the shotgun ready. But we'll make our way around the edge here and then try to go where the trike was we last saw. I don't know if it's going to be like the Dilophosaurus we had on Troki, where as soon as anything scared it, it bolted into the sea to say, we're not going to be a part of it. That's something you gotta watch. It seems to vary mod to mod depending on what the behavior of the animals are. Like Mandibles was a pretty good one where only if there was like a landmass for them to go out to, that's only when they would cross the water, or that's only when the insects would cross the water. Oh, actually surprisingly found some more ambient sounds out here. Actually pretty nice and peaceful. Okay, don't hear anything. And the wind sharply turned to be coming up from the south now. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything. So I think what we'll probably do, because I don't know the exact direction the trike went with us wanting to get rid of the Utah before it would cause problems, so we'll make our way back from the main island again. I can actually hear the Utah sleeping all the way over here, although I think he's somewhere underwater somewhere over there. You've heard of a dirt nap. That's, water nap? Wet nap? No, that's definitely not the term. I don't know what to really call that, but it says he's just tranquilized, so he's developed gills with the shots. We'll continue along, though, see what else we can come across. Okay. Yes. Oh, actually, we don't have a choice, because we're basically coming to the fork between the two islands there, so we'll be able to get a good idea. Another Gallimimus. And just little moss chops munching here. So we could either go to the mainland that has the denser forest, or try the desert, which is less space, but much more open. I think to make this call, we'll do a few calls of our own and see what replies. Sounds like we're going to this island because there's a stegosaur somewhere on there. Oh, yeah, we are underwater again. Just gotta remember to pop up so that way we don't drown. It almost sounded like he was on the other side of the mountain here. There we are. Yes, we'll just... Okay, probably best if we skirt around it from the north side here, just because of how strong the wind is still blowing. I don't think he's actually up on there, although you never know with carnivores. It seems like they've got a bit of mountain goat in the dinosaurs sometimes when you actually watch where they... Prime example! The mountain scaling Dimetrodon. They definitely don't have any issues going up mountains or slopes like that. So you gotta be careful because they can surprise you from above. Oh, another Gallimimus. That was actually just tucked behind a ridge there. Yeah, sounds like it really is just on the complete other side of this mountain, so... If we're slow and patient enough, and I don't go running or sprinting or anything like that, we should be able to get a nice shot towards the Stegosaurus. And I've got the sniper ready. I don't think we'll get surprised by anything from the water. At least I hope not. No, even got a Pteranodon circling the very top of it. Nice little placement of one of the ambient animals. Okay, let's see what we can find. Oh, well, I got one of the Brachiosaurus just out enjoying the water. I kind of forget how big sometimes the maps can be when you... Like, as much as you look on the map, it doesn't look that big, but when you're actually working to try to walk your way around it, yeah, it feels quite a bit bigger than that. Actually, like, even the runes were fairly... I guess it was because they kind of winded in on themselves a bit there, but you can get... The maps can really play with how big and what your perception of big can be at times. So I'll just go along, see if we can finally reach the side where this... There you are. Okay, there are the cacti, which may be a problem. Oh, that's right, I just have to press it once. I thought this was like prehistoric hunt for the moment there where you had to hold. My apologies on the complete line of yellow text there. There we go. So we've gotten ourselves the one Utah, which isn't the roster, the Stegosaur, missed a shot on the Sinraptor, or we may have actually... Well, no, I didn't really see the blood spray or any blood spatter, so my guess is we did miss that. I was hoping to try to get us one more animal, just so that way we have a bit more of an expanded roster for when we bring the points in. But so far, it doesn't look like we might have a nice, just quick way to wrap the hunt up because of how timing is looking right now. And it is, again, something where, as I'm looking... I do dislike the time limit I have to put in place for the videos, but just because of where I'm standing right now and how things are, I have to keep towards this time, because right now it takes around 5 to 6 hours to upload just like a 20 to 25 minute video of Carnivores with the settings I got to try to make them as best as I can for the like quality you guys watch and see. That's something that it seems has a number of people have watched as well, and they seem to comment that I can get some better quality on the Carnivores videos I put out because of that. Now, if I could get the channel kind of built up a bit more, I would probably look at getting and improving my internet service, so that way those videos could go up faster, which would also mean I could do longer videos without having to kind of manage my time as much. But I probably say that, see if I can actually get up to around the 500 subscriber mark. We kind of hit another wall as we're at 260 subs right now. Nothing there. Trying in Kylo. Okay, we might be able to actually get a second Stegosaur, so I'll happily take that. At least we can say we get 3 before the episode's over. But yeah, I want to aim for 500 subs. And this 260 mark where I'm at, it seems like I always hit these little, almost like stoppers in a way, like a brick wall. Throughout all the channel's lifetime, that there are these little random numbers that it sort of stops on for how the subs are doing, where it just kind of seems to stall and even actually slip back a few subs. Where I guess people just unsubscribe to find something else, or who knows, maybe I don't even know how many, like, subs I exactly have or who they are, just because of how you don't get a super good idea of how to track your subs with YouTube. Like, some of them get displayed as, this is the channel following you, and people I'm very grateful for and appreciative of, where they leave a comment saying, yeah, I like the video, I'm going to sub to you because I like either listening to your voice or the gameplay or what have you, which it's really nice to hear and see. But it's also, it's the ones who kind of more like a mystery. You don't know for sure. And speaking of mystery, I quickly got lost in this. I was following a call. Oh! Actually, surprisingly enough, point in the random direction with binoculars and managed to find something. I say that, although now it seems like it's completely gone. Okay, let me see. There's Gallimimus there. I saw it for a moment. There's a Stegosaur over this... Oh, yeah, up there. Oh, right into a thick mist of the map now. So we gotta remember, if you get into the very heart of Vataar, you are down in a valley with a lot of dense mist here. And this is where you could easily get surprised by something. A Sinraptor, a Utah. Oh god, Carnivores hunting on this map would be, I think, pretty difficult because of how quickly they, like, rush in at you. It's not like you'll have a really long line of sight to be able to see and ready for them. Okay, sounds like somewhere up this direction. So we'll hopefully... Okay, yeah, so it's just almost like a low-hanging mist or low-hanging fog that's just kind of stuck down in there, so... We've got our full visibility back. Oh. Oh, yeah, look at... Ah, shoot. Did not realize that was when it would reload. That was just a tree. Ah, shoot. That's one of the things about being in this dense forest, is that it's... Oh, geez, there's even something else here. Okay, I've got more to even see on Vataar. I didn't realize that was there. I'm just going to do our best to get this guy with a second shot in, and then we'll end our hunt here. Sounds like he might even still be kind of close. Because I can hear footsteps going around. Did he maybe get stuck down here? Oh lord, this is very, very dense now. Like, yeah, the middle of Vataar here, it completely changes an atmosphere, like, just because of the fog and the mist hanging over it all. Okay, so it looks like he did find his way out this way. Even if I can just spot him from afar, one more shot with the sniper rifle will put him down. So managed to, I guess, circle enough times to finally figure his way out. And then where do you go from here? Oh, there's another little dot. Let's see if we can't wrap this hunt up with a nice second stego. There's another little dot there. Okay, well, you got towards the river, which could be helpful. Oh, there's another little bit. Oh, I don't know where he went from there. Oh, there's one. There we go. Okay, picked it up. It's just that it was kind of angled this way. So he ran right along the river. And thankfully, it is actually in our favor because the wind isn't really, like, a problem. It's just that it seems like the trail has kind of petered out from that first shot we got on him. That's just me making noise, stepping and walking around. Really pushing the time limit on this episode. Well, I should say the time limit is basically gone if... Oh, no, that's the one we already got. So unfortunately that doesn't help. I didn't think I'd get that shot, so I'm going to have to call here. Just, again, that time limit in place. I'd like to do more, but I just have to manage my time wisely when it comes to videos and that. Okay, so we're back in the main menu here. Yeah, so we'll probably go on Vataar once more because that true middle of the map has some more secrets to find. As for what we'll do, I gotta see how we're looking for things. We're still a ways off from getting the double barrel, but it might be another time again to use the C1 and maybe the bow. And maybe we could actually go after, like, the Deloff. We do have to work on getting some points, so it might not be bad to do after some of these guys. I do want to see. Right now, it does seem like if I could do the Trike and the Utahs, those would give us the most points for our efforts to go out. But in the meantime, we will leave this episode of Carnivoresgenesis right here. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you do like the series, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, tricks, or anything whatsoever, be sure to leave them right down below in the comments. I always respond to feedback as soon as I can. And if you want to help the channel grow, think about subscribing if you haven't already. It lets you know that there's new videos coming out every day, and it helps us build and slowly grow here on YouTube. Until I see you all next episode though, survivors, please remember as always to take care and stay alive.